for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White, and it's Smith in at center. And for the Mavericks, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season, quickly tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, here's Washington. Lively with it. Down low, here's Irving. Nails the baby hook.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And White kicks to Williams. Levine wide open. And the three off target. Here's Dallas. Washington passes to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now here's Dosunmu. And it's White missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Stolen by Lively. It's Thompson off the drive, and he converts the layup.
Don't underestimate the physicality Thompson has. He's much more than an outside shooter.
Pass to Levine. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Washington. And here they come. That shot is off. Smith with some nice D. Levine against Thompson. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Pass to Levine. Over Thompson. Here's Smith. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Nice job there waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Doncic dishes to Irving. And the rejection by Smith. Here's White. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Thompson. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Smith finds Dosunmu. Back to Smith. Shoots over Lively. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Levine. Here's Williams. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Shoots over White. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to White. Over Doncic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. White's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
White against Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Here's Washington. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Bulls leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice 3-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Doncic. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. From deep Washington. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
3rd and fewest turnovers a game. And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And, Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Irving passes to Washington to end the drought. The shot comes out. Smith with the defensive effort.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Exum. He has yet to score. And here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Craig. Back to White. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Here's Exum, and Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
It's White on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. To the paint. And the jam by Levine.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim. And Levine makes it look easy.
Now, here's Exum. To the inside. Lively. Good on the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Chicago leading by 8. Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Irving. 5 on the clock. And then Smith with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Inside, here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Bulls checked in. Exum kicks to Irving. To the middle. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Lively.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
Outside, Levine. Craig sets the screen for Levine. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Marshall dishes to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. Stolen by Levine. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the shot goes down. Levine's got 8.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. He can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Craig with a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball against Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Marshall with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And Washington subbed in for Kyrie Irving. He makes one of two that time. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Dinwiddie against White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the paint. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's White. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Washington kicks to Gafford. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with Terry. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Giddey. After Dante Exum's bucket, pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land, a rebound by Washington.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Pass to White. It's rebounded by Dallas. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Thompson, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be three guys. It has to be all five. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. The Mavericks shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Exum. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Ball against Dinwiddie. White setting the pick for Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Dallas. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Mavericks on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Williams finds Dosumu. Shot clock at 5.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The free throw drops for Dosumu. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
On its way from Irving for two. The rebound by Dosunmu.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So it's the Mavericks now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to White. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Back to Dinwiddie. Thompson inside. He's covered by Ball. On its way from Irving for two. Dallas again missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Chicago also making a switch. Zach LaVine's checked in for Buzelis. Washington against LaVine. Williams, a screen on Washington. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Tell you what, when LaVine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Now, here's Doncic. His last outing with 20 points. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
First one falls for him. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah. Doncic passes to Irving. Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks. Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Ball finds Dosunmu. White against Washington. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Phillips has checked in. Doncic looking it over. Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Luka on the move. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Ball with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Irving can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Dosunmu. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Third is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Terry's checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Irving. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. And finished off by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Gafford. The Bulls getting the bucket. Irving with it. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Irving. Dosunmu's shot is off. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. He's got 9. They get it back. Thompson for the triple. Doesn't go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's P.J. Washington in for Marshall. Then for the Bulls, Jalen Smith comes in for Terry. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Levine, that's good.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Thompson, left side. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Here's Williams. And Lively pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Indiana.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Smith outside. Tipped away. Williams passes to White. High arcing shot. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Thompson. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Offline with his three. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Levine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Levine passes to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns, and that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving against White. On the wing, Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls out front. They lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Bulls leading by 7. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
And here is Doncic. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so it's Dallas with 8-point game. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by White. By himself. And White with the stuff.
And right there, you see the quickness of White. In a blur, he picks the ball up and turns it into points.
Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Got a piece of it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter, and guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
For 3, LaVine. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Out to Doncic. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. There's LaVine, and LaVine with the slam.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Washington with the screen on White. Inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Williams. Outside LaVine. It's good from long range. LaVine's got 22 points.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Washington. Here's Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Steps back. Here's Doncic. Thompson passes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dosunmu. And it's White with the rebound.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6. Lively, no one around him. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Washington. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Levine, a screen on Doncic. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smith up top. Lively defending. And the jam by Levine.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Doncic passes to Lively. Can't connect from short range. Bulls leading by 4. Now Dosunmu. He's got 8. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lively's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Williams finds White. To the inside. Levine. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Irving. Washington with it. Now Lively. Thompson outside. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. And that one drops.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Washington. Off target with his 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Thompson. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 5. White looking around. Smith sets the pick for White. Lets it fly. And the Bulls with another miss. The Mavericks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And here's White. He's got 14. For 3, Levine cans it from downtown. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Doncic against White. And here is Williams. Outside, Levine. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Puts it up from 15. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Lively. Over Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Dosunmu's shot's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Thompson outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Levine's shot is off. Now, here's Washington. 5 points in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Irving with the steal. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 15 points.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
White against Doncic. Outside, White. Pass to Levine. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Bucket is good.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now Levine. He has 31. Out to White from the arc. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Terry. And it's Craig in at the 5. And that one's good, Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Basket good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
Here's Irving. Craig pulls it in. And Chicago shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Ball. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Back to Irving. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Craig. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Dinwiddie with it. Back to Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Irving with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Ball. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stolen by Terry. Pass the Ball. The shot will not fall. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The Mavericks trailing. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now here's Dosunmu. D right on him.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Irving sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. Out to Thompson to take the lead. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A 2-point game. Lively with the screen. And the slam by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Ball finds Smith. White with it. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. And the Bulls making a change also. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside, Ball. Levine inside the three-point line. A shot, no good. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Smith with a screen on Doncic. There's Ball with the 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Lively sends a screen for Exum. Knocked away. It's taken away by Smith. And White kicks to Levine. Stolen by Exum. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Chicago trailing here. Here's White. Outside, Ball. Down low. And it's Smith missing. The Mavericks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Irving's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosumu comes in for Ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. He hits the second from the line.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Outside Williams. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks leading. And here is Irving. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over White. Out to Doncic. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Dosumu finds White. Williams looking around. It's deflected. Now here's Exum. Pass to Washington. White against Irving. Lively a screen on White. Irving from long range. Rebound by Smith. Smith's. Now here's Levine. He's defended by Exum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Kobe White.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now White. Outside Williams. Back to White. And there's the drive. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. From downtown. And it's White with the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And that one falls for White. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
It's Thompson off the drive. White with the defensive effort. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Dosunmu. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Irving. .149 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. From the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Levine buries it down low. Levine's got 36.
tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Here's Doncic. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
And he gets it to go. Levine's got 38 points.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Irving passes to Thompson. Williams with the steal. Here's Levine. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Doncic against White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Doncic.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Osumu finds Levine. To take the lead. No good. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so it's Dallas with it. And on the way from Irving for 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. White is out there with Dosumu. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low.
A physical player when he gets close to the rim. Washington wasn't going to be denied of the bucket there.
Smith outside. Pass to Levine. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Chicago trailing here. Outside, White. On the wing, Levine. Here he goes. It's tipped.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Thompson finds Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
White drives in. Pass to Dosumu. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Count that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Levine. Over Doncic. Levine can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Irving can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. White with it. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Thompson surveying the floor. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 26 points for Klay Thompson.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Levine can't hit. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Levine against Thompson. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Washington against Williams. Knocked loose. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's White. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league. A guy teams count on in big moments.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here is Dosunmu. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Washington finds Irving. That shot off. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now here's White. Osumu finds Smith. Can't connect from long distance. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.